Hi, my name is Clarissa Shields.
Hi, this is Denise Estrada, and
You're watching True School Sports.
you're watching True School Sports.
Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this week we were supposed to get Jeison Rosario in a really interesting fight. You know, now he's at 160. He's no longer cutting weight and draining himself at 154 anymore. So he's been winning these little fights in the Dominican Republic, and he's kind of like came through the back door of the WBA rankings. And he was going to get his first test this weekend against, what's his name? Yoelvis Gomez, who was the favorite. Rosario was going to come out as the underdog. But unfortunately, Yoelvis Gomez has pulled out with an injury. And I actually think we're going to get a more competitive fight. And it's an intriguing one for me, personally, because you got none other than Brian Mendoza, Albuquerque's very own Brian Mendoza, taking on Jeison Rosario. He's stepping in. Brian Mendoza stepping in on short notice, stepping in on less than 2 weeks' notice. Less than probably 12 or 13 days' notice. I mean, the guy stays in shape. He stays in the gym. He's one of the most disciplined fighters in Las Vegas. One of the most disciplined fighters at the Salas gym. And, you know, I've had a chance to get to know Brian on a minor level. The guy works hard. And, you know, Brian Mendoza last year, he was supposed to fight Julian J. Rock Williams, a fight that I thought was very winnable for him. He didn't get the fight. Fought Jesus Ramos last September, lost to him. So, yeah, he's got 2 losses in his career, but he's a fighter that I feel has been getting better. He's a fighter that I truly believe has been dotting the T's and crossing the I's in the gym. He lives the life. And maybe he's not the most talented fighter in the world. And maybe he wasn't a blue chip talent coming out the amateurs or anything like that. But he has lived the life. And God rewards the diligent people. You get rewarded in life when you're diligent and you're doing what you're supposed to do. And Brian Mendoza, I believe, is getting a great opportunity here against Jeison Rosario to not just win, but to derail the plans of a former unified champion trying to make his way at the 160 division. Now, from the Rosario side of things, he's now in a fight that has a higher percentage chance of winning on paper. You know, Brian Mendoza, even though I like him, I don't think anybody who knows boxing would say that Mendoza is a better fighter than Yoelvis Gomez. Mendoza is a hardworking fighter. He brings his lunch pail. He's been getting better. He's very well conditioned. He can go the rounds. He's a good, solid, competent, professional fighter. But he's not Yoelvis Gomez. That much we're sure of. You know, but hey, this is a guy that's no pushover. This is a guy that if you're not on your P's and Q's, if you haven't done your due diligence in the gym so far as conditioning and sparring, you will get found out. And I think this is a great opportunity for both men, for both Rosario, for his side of things, for a lot of people, myself included. When this fight happens this weekend, this is really going to be our first look at Jeison Rosario since Erickson Lewin beat the piss out of him. And for a lot of people, this will be their first look at Rosario since Jamel Charlo stopped him with a jab. You know what I'm saying? So he really needs to come out here and make a statement against Brian Mendoza. And for Brian Mendoza, this is a chance for himself to announce himself to the world, and you know, become a player here in the middleweight division. I mean, I know Brian Mendoza. He's more of a from what I know, he's more of a guy that's a 54-pounder. He's not a guy that's really a 60-pounder. He's more of a 54-pounder. Like, that's where he's made his mark. That's where he wants to campaign. But he was offered the fight. He's moving up in weight. He's taking the opportunity, and I respect him for it because, like I said, I go to a lot of gyms and I get exposed to a lot of things in boxing that maybe you guys don't get exposed to. And what I can tell you about Brian Mendoza from what I've seen of him, I'm not sitting here saying he's going to be the next world champion. Nor am I sitting here saying that he's going to be the next pound for pound great. But what I can tell you is I go to a lot of gyms, and I've been around boxers, fighters long enough to know, and I can just talk to them, and I just know, like, more often than not, who's living the life and who's not living the life. And he's a guy that I truly believe is living the life of a fighter. He's been preparing for this moment for a long time. And I think with a guy like Rosario, who is good, Rosario is good, he's dangerous, he's been to the mountaintop, he's been unified champion, he's accomplished. Jeison Rosario, but then Rosario can fight. So, shout out to him. I love Jeison Rosario. but we had to call a spade a spade. Jeison Rosario is chinny. Jeison Rosario is vulnerable. Jeison Rosario can get hurt, you know? So I actually think this might be the fight of this card, of the David Morrell, Adios, Yoelvis card. I think this might be the best fight on the card because I could see both fighters. I could see Jeison Rosario getting knocked the fuck out by Brian Mendoza, and I could see Brian Mendoza coming up short as well. And that's why I had this intrigue. And personally, like I like both guys. I respect both men. And you know, I just want to see a good fight. So yeah, that's the news. Brian Mendoza stepping up on short notice to take on Jeison Rosario in the co-main event of David Morrell versus Adios Yoelvis. So make of that what you will. Yoelvis Gomez is injured, and yeah, he's stepping in on barely 10 days notice. So much respect to Brian Mendoza. You gotta respect the guys like him that believe in themselves to take this opportunity on such short notice, because it shows belief, it shows self-confidence, and it shows that he has enough confidence in the life he's been living outside of the boxing gym to take an opportunity like this. So best of luck to him. This is what dreams are made of, and this is what boxing's all about. So leave your comments down below. Any thoughts on this fight, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.